Today, I want to show you the Loggito logger in combination with our ProfiSignal web application. This is the Loggito logger, which is our smallest high-precision data logger so far, which also can act as a web server. As you can see, the Loggito logger comes with a 24-volt power supply, but can also be used as a self-sustaining solution by using the integrated battery. It also provides great connectivity options by coming with a USB, LAN, wireless LAN, and Zigbee interfaces. You have the possibility to use this clamp in order to mount the Loggito logger on any switching cabinet, either vertically or horizontally, depending on your setup. Sensors can easily be set up on this device by simply taking off the top lid, which actually comes with brushes which are supposed to prevent dust from coming into the device. I can easily attach any sensor by using those clips. I already prepared two sensors, a RTD and a thermocouple, and now I will attach them, but first I need to detach those clips. Here, just simply easy attach the prepared sensor clips onto the device. Once we have set up the sensors, we can go ahead and use our data service configurator in order to configure and set up our channels. Here in our data service configurator, we have already added the Loggito device, and I have also already prepared a thermocouple and an RTD channel which hold the values to our according sensors. Let's just go ahead and add another channel. Maybe we want to add a channel to the RTD. Let's pick a limit channel and call it RTD threshold, meaning that this channel will be triggered every time when a certain threshold value will be exceeded by the temperature sensor. So let's set the threshold to 26 degrees, click OK, and we are actually done. So now we can just go over to our ProfiSignal web application and use the channels that we just created. Once we have opened our ProfiSignal web application, we are presented with a dashboard. Here we can see all our projects sorted by the call frequency, meaning that the projects which were called more often will appear in the beginning. Also on the left side is a project list, which can be used in order to search for any project that we might want to edit. So let's just start out by creating a trend project. First of all, we will have to give it a name. Let's call it temperature trend. Click next. And now we are redirected to the channel chooser. Here we can select all the channels that we previously configured using the data service configurator. So let's take the RTD channel and drag and drop it on this area, which will actually add it to the project. Click complete. The project is instantly created and we instantly are provided with live data coming from the Loggito logger sensors. Via default, ProfiSignal Web has created a default y-axis, but we actually can go ahead and add another y-axis, and maybe we want to move the RTD channel on another y-axis. We can do this by drag and dropping it there. We also could go ahead and just change the colors of the according channels. Let's make the thermocouple red and the RTD green. Also very interesting is how one would create a editor project. So let's go ahead and create a new project. We will need a name. Let's call it temperature again. We will also need a view name for a default view, which will be created along with the project. Let's call it view 1. Click next. And again, we have our channel chooser, where we can select some of our channels. All the according channels we have previously created. So again, let's add the thermocouple, the RTD, and this time we also will add our RTD threshold value channel. Hit complete. The project has been created, and now we are being redirected to the edit mode of the project. Here we have a couple of different elements. We have display elements, controls, and draw elements. So let's just start out by adding a label and maybe changing its text to temperature. Far more interesting, of course, is how one would actually display live values coming from the Loggito logger. So let's just span a bar display here. And we might want to add another for other channels. Let's just drag and drop it, scale it, and we are done. Now we can simply add our channels to the according elements by simply, again, drag and dropping them on the element. And we are, again, instantly presented with live values coming from our device. This time we also have added the RTD limit threshold. This we could visualize, for example, using a LED element. Again, we will simply drag and drop the according channel onto the LED. Every time that the temperature of our RTD sensor is exceeded, which were 26 degrees, this LED will appear red. And actually we are done. So now we can save the project and publish it. It's very interesting to see how ProfiSignal Web is platform independent and can be run on any device, like for example on our tablet. So we will just go ahead, call the according URL of our application. Once we have opened it, we are again provided with the dashboard, and we can see all the projects we previously created using the desktop version of our ProfiSignal Web application. So let's open the temperature trend, and again here we instantly have live data coming from the Loggito logger and its sensors. This time we can simply use our touch gestures in order to zoom in or maybe zoom out. We could also just scroll back on the x-axis in order to view some historical data. Maybe we want to see how these live values are actually coming in from the sensor. In order to do that, I can just go ahead and warm up one of the sensors a little, and you will instantly see how the green channel values are going up. Once I let go, they will fall again. I think it's pretty obvious that the combination of the Loggito logger and ProfiSignal Web is a perfect solution for any cloud-based or any other decentralized solution you might want to set up. Thank you very much for your attention. For any further information, you are very welcome to visit the Delphin Technology homepage anytime.